Welcome back everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video guys. I hope you all are good today. So in this video today we are going to discuss about one very important service. This service is DMS actually, database migration service actually. Whenever we have a requirement where we have to move the data from one database engine to the another one, so then we need to migrate the data from one source to the target one actually. Many cloud service providers have their different kinds of database migration service available, uh, whether if you are using GCP or Azure, or if you are using AWS. So in this video today we are going to uh, today we are going to learn about DMS. What are the important components of the DMS, and how you can perform DMS tasks. What are the necessary components? What are the 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 replication instance? What is the source endpoint, what is the target endpoint, how you can configure DMS tasks, and how you can perform migration. So all these components we are going to discuss in this video. So I have it's been it's been more than 2 years that I am in this cloud computing industry. So it's been a great working experience working with the clients. So so in this video, I am focusing on the main useful components of the DMS. So before going to start this session, I would like to highlight one point over here. So please subscribe this YouTube channel. So I'll make more videos on on the important points, important issues, important technical what we can say, we the problems we are facing, what the where we are stuck in. So I'll try to simplify the topics. I'll try to simplify the issues, and and keep learning, and just keep exploring the things. So without wasting more time, I'm just going to simply start this session. So we have this Word document ready, guys. So as we have already discussed about importance of the DMS actually, it helps to migrate a databases from source to another one with the minimum downtime, obviously. So this is the a brief diagram about the what the components are there in this DMS. So source endpoint, the source database, we need a source endpoint. Then we need a replication instance, that is the main instance. What are the DMS tasks is going to be execute this replication is instance is responsible for execution of the DMS task actually. Then we have target endpoints and the target database. So let's see the main DMS components one by one. So first of all, we have replication instance. This is similar to EC2 instance. This replication also has the resources, the memory, the CPU, the RAM, networking, everything. it is pretty similar with the EC2 instance. It's just a server actually. It's a connectivity between, it's an instance that that let you, connect a source database engine and the target database engine. So this is the replication instance actually. So what are the responsibilities of a replication instance? So reads data from source database. It's basically reads data from the source database DB, and it applies data to target database. It's simply, the uh, it's simply just transfer. It's simply just migrate the data, from source to target DB. Obviously, to migrate the data, we need to configure a migration task. So that migration task can also be defined inside that replication instance. And this is the, the what we can say, key components, as we have already discussed. That is, the replication instance is similar to EC2 instance managed by AWS, and which also comes with different instance types. Needs a network connectivity to both source and target DBs, right? And this is the one example, guys. If if the migrating from MySQL on premises to RDS Postgres, the replication instance performs the data movement. Whether you want to move your data from on premises to RDS, so there you can use the DMS and the replication instances. Then we have another component, that is the source endpoint. So once you selected your source database, and once you are ready with your data, then you will have the source endpoint ready. That source endpoint you can define in that, the DMS tags also. The source endpoint defines the source database connection details. So, what are the necessary, the port number or the database identifier, or, what are the necessary things that required to connect your database to the, the replication instance. That all information is in the source endpoints. We have to define it. So what source endpoint consists of, database engine type, endpoint, host name, IP address of the database, then port number as we have already discussed, then username and password for DB, then SSL settings. What are the SSL settings you have kept in the source DB? So this all information is stored in the source endpoint settings. Again, we have supported sources, like what are the we can say source DB engines available. So as a source, you can select MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, then SQL Server. You can migrate data from MongoDB. You can migrate data from S3 and many other available database engines, available in the market actually. So that all engines you can select. Then if you speak about the target endpoints, so the target endpoint defines where the data will be migrated. It's so where we want to migrate the data, in which database, in which DB you are going to migrate the data. So this can be defined inside the target endpoints. For example, targets like Amazon RDS, Amazon Aurora, then the Redshift. So this is the warehouse, data warehouse service from AWS actually. Then we have, you can migrate data to S3 also, DynamoDB, and another on-premises databases if you have. There you can also uh, migrate the data. Uh, Up next, we have replication task. Replication tasks control the actual migration process. You know, uh, how you want. It means how much data you want to migrate from source to target. You know, what kind of data you want to move from source to target. Let's say you want to want to copy a full amount of data from source to target. So this can be defined by, this can be selected using types of migration. We have full load that will copy your all existing data uh, to your destination DB. Then you have CDC that replicates ongoing changes. What are the reads and writes? Current read and writes are are performing on the source DB. That real time we can say changes can be replicated on the source or the target DB. So that replicates ongoing changes to the target DB. Let's say you have deleted one row. Let's say you have inserted something. Let's say you have perform any operation on the database, so that can be easily replicated on your target database. Then obviously the third migration type, that is the full load plus CDC. Let's say you first of all you want to migrate all your data to your target DB, and then the ongoing changes you want to continuously you want to replicate that data to your target DB. So this all your requirements can be fulfilled using these migration types. Then again we have task settings, table mappings, transformation rules, logging and error handling mechanisms. So while performing some migration tasks, you will have to set some settings inside the task uh, settings. What are the transformation rules, like you want to let's say you want your data to be migrated in the lowercase or uppercase. So these kind of transformation rule can be defined inside that task settings. Again we have table mapping. So table mapping decides which schema tables to migrate, which tables to execute, include and exclude. Column transformation all can be defined inside that table mapping. CDC, we have already discussed about CDC, that is it will captures the ongoing changes from source to the target database actually. The CDC tracks the insert, update, and delete operations. In last, we have a simple, architecture flow, that what are the, necessary components in the DMS, that is the source DB, source endpoint, replication instance, replication, task, and target endpoints. So these are the, main components of the DMS task actually. So, I have also uploaded a full, a DMS task related video in my, in this channel. Actually, you can go and watch that DMS, related video. I'll also, try to, try to put the link of that video in the description if you, if you want it. So in the upcoming videos, I'll definitely try to migrate and perform some DMS related or rather, if you are facing any DMS related issue, you can definitely write down in the comment section, and I'll definitely try to try to fix the issue actually. So this is the video about DMS related and what are the main components of the DMS. So keep exploring the things, keep on keep on learning the new services. So this is the video about the DMS and what are the necessary components of the DMS actually. I hope this video is helpful to all the viewers. And if you find my videos are helpful, so please go hit that subscribe button and also comment in the description what you think that is missing from my end. I'll definitely try to try to cover that. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Bye.